I'm really sorry to hear that. But you ever thought about starting your own business? Well, I was reading this book by Owen on entrepreneurship, and he finds that persons who are dissatisfied in their current situation, but who are confident in their own abilities, who are self-starters, risk takers, could be good at getting into their own business enterprise. Why not, my brother? Yeah, the sky is the limit, right? And with the characteristics you possess, your industry knowledge, your motivation, and your skills, I think it would be a good idea for you to stretch your talents to the limit and become an entrepreneur.
Finance, like money.
Yes, as important money.
Well, you have Medco. It's for people who are not sure what they want to do, but know that they want to go into business and need financing just like you. You can get a maximum of $250,000. All you need is ID card, utility bill, two recommendations, a guarantor, and I know Nairn will have your back with that one.
Yeah, you can buy me, man.
Right? You also have IBIS. That's under the Ministry of Labor and Small and Micro Enterprise. You can get a maximum of $50,000. Right? Then you have the banks. You have Scotiabank, Republic Bank, Royal, Intercommercial, Exim Bank, and the list goes on and on. You could get a maximum of $1.5 million a year.
Plenty money.
Yeah. And you know that is an extremely important factor. It could give you the competitive edge there. Right? And I know you're going to ask me about collateral. In that case, you have the business development company. They will actually go and help you secure a loan from financing agencies. Right? Think about that. And how old is again?
No, don't forget she
Alright, we went go there, right? But it have UTT. For people between the ages of 18 and 35. You can get financing. All you need is ID and a business proposal.
Okay.
Right? And if you want to go big, and I know you like big, right? You have the Inter-American Investment Corporation. You can get up to 100 to 600,000 US dollars. That's Aussie dollars, you can't go wrong. You have a potential interest rate of 5 to 7%. So think about it.
But what about the opportunities, what laws and stuff, what they have that I need to, know about again?
Well, like Lemay said, NACO is here for you. We are here to help entrepreneurs. And because of the growing demand, the government is willing to assist entrepreneurs, new persons coming out into the business as a means of creating employment, boosting the economic growth. And yeah, you could also contribute to the GDP. This is one of you. You could be one of it. And also there's the Free Trade Zone Act, the Customs Act, and this could help with the cost, the starting of costs. We will have like building tax, income tax, the requirements for import and export licensing. Sasha, this is an opportunity for you. But the only thing is, when you're starting up, you need somewhere. You have to find somewhere, infrastructure, some building. So,
Nairon, you see the construction and tell me about this now. What you have,
the man on the road, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it helps so much in terms of infrastructure in Trinidad. Well, let me talk about a few. Like, for example, one of the challenges you will have as an entrepreneur is import and export, the logistics of the whole thing. So, the Port Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, we have like 5 available ports for handling imports and exports, from heavy machinery, food, powders, liquids, and so on. Piaco, in the Piaco airport as well, we also have air freight if you want to expedite anything. And once you get your product inside, we have a wide road network then, and this will help you to distribute your product from not only large cities but also rural areas as well. So that's one of the things, the road infrastructure and transport infrastructure. Apart from that, you have basic commodities like cheap electricity. Now we have one of the cheapest electricity in this part of the world, and it gives us a big competitive advantage. Not only that, we have water, and Wasta will supply water to almost every part of the country. And where you don't have pipe-borne supply, you can get truck-borne supply. You just need to apply for it. So you have a lot of these commodities as well. if you want to put up a building, that might be a little issue. That's one of the things that we fall back in here. I mean, we gotta admit, right? It takes a long while to do all the application processes and stuff. But what the government did, they have these e-tech parks.
You know, they didn't want that right to buy
Right,
this.
I mean, they distributed all over the country, and what they would do, they would provide ready road infrastructure, telecom infrastructure, looking at water, electricity, easy. If you wanted to put up a factory shell, for example, and you want to manufacture something, they actually have these shells available for you for lease over a period of time. So it's not bad at all. And if you want to do something innovative, we have legal infrastructure available to help you protect your patents and get patents. The only thing is that Trinidadian patent is not recognized outside, it's only inside. So there's some limitations you have to consider. And then the final thing I want to talk about, I want to tell you about is the telecommunications and IT. I mean, we have 4G technology. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, this type of like high-speed internet, ready internet all over. I mean, I use an F-spot on my laptop right now. What this will allow you to do is easily access information and also share information. So that will simplify your strategy. So all these factor conditions together will make it a very good way for you to it make it easy for you to start your business in Trinidad and lower your operating costs as well.
I need to be some kind of guidance, some kind of training.
Yeah, and you have a friend who is an entrepreneur?
So you see that, let me tell you
Yeah.
a bit about the training available, right? Because the government, as part of its strategy to move away from an energy-based sector, is focusing on moving to the factor condition using the human resource that we have towards a knowledge-based society. So they have this aid program, which where they train in the labor force. So they're offering subsidized funding or sometimes full funding for people who want to further their education at tertiary school level. And they could go to local public institutions, government affiliated, private institutions, or even international institutions like the School of Accounting and Management. They have programs to Anglia Ruskin University. Where you could go and learn about business. Yeah, that's a good school to go and study at. So you could probably consider that as an option. They also have, Lemis was talking about NECO, but in addition to offering funding, they also do training programs, right? Where they teach you about business skills, cash management, budgeting. Many of these skills that you would need to become an entrepreneur, you can get that at NECO as well. In addition, they have the International Labour Organization that partners with other institutions like YTEL to offer skill-based programs as well that could help you to enhance your skills and become an entrepreneur. But as Myron was saying, in truth, you know nobody who is an entrepreneur could probably call and get some advice.
I have a friend though, he works in oil and gas and he provides consultation services and industrial products in the oil and gas.
Yeah, but
Call
give
it
a
up,
call,
come on,
mama.
give
Give
a
a
call and see
call.
what you have to say. Put one speaker.
Put him on speaker. Put him on speaker.
Let's see.
Hello, Evelyn. Hey, it's Tasha. I have a couple of questions concerning your business. Because I'm thinking of starting my own, So you want to start your own business? Yeah. Can I ask you a few questions? Yeah, no problem. It's after hours though, so if you can spare it up for me, I appreciate it. What motivated you to start your own business? Actually, when I now started working, I had some issues with my boss at the point in time. Coming out of that, I gained a strong desire to control my future and take advantage of the many opportunities I saw at the point in time. And more so gain from them in a greater capacity. Was it difficult sourcing funds to finance your business? Actually, the funds I got was some family members. They already own their own business and they were more than happy to invest. Was there a risk involved in taking this decision? You did not need the funds. What was the driving factor or factors? Firstly, the risk of failure in society and losing my funds invested. But the potential for failure was a thrill manifested in the drive to be successful, more so the satisfaction of personal achievement. Are you aware of other sources of finances that are available, such as the IBIS program, NETCO, and funding from financial institutions? Well, to the date I've heard of the IBIS program and NETCO, but at the point in time I only knew of NETCO. I didn't really see no need to seek any additional funding. I didn't really search at that time.
What are the laws or policies or programs that are in place that has stimulated business activity for you?
But the government in Trinidad and Tobago created this OGT program. This program has helped me to get the skills set I needed to do to get my work done efficiently, cheaply. Because I mean, you don't really pay these guys a lot of money, but because they're very eager to get out there to learn, and that's basically to get out there. By being hiring these young people, I get a reasonable tax break from the government, and it enables me to keep my prices down, which makes me competitive in Trinidad. Um, what was the next part of the question?
What laws or policies that have stimulated business activity?
Let me see. It have certain guidelines in larger companies like BP, BG, Repsol. What they do, they tend to source most of their services and products locally. Only when they can't do so, then they go to international distributors. That helps a lot of local companies like myself a lot.
Okay. So primarily there are favorable factor conditions such as human resources and capital.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean there are other things that too which are unfavorable. Crime being one of them.
And has this affected the physical resources and infrastructure required for your business?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, conveniently there's internet banking and security service, which helps mitigate the risk of financial loss. You don't need to work with a certain amount of money. You can just do everything online now.
And on the topic of infrastructure, what about finding land, places to rent, water and waste management systems, electricity, roads? You mentioned internet banking. Would you categorize these as favorable factor conditions?
Most certainly, land was easily obtainable, obviously at the right price though. The basic utilities are adequately available, and internet access is available in some of the most remote areas.
What about training, support, and assistance? What is required of an entrepreneur?
Basically, you don't really need no training to start up your business. What you really need to have, depending on the customer you're dealing with, you need to hire someone with the right skill sets to execute technical jobs. But if you provide a piece of equipment, what you need to do is train yourself or have at least some knowledge on the equipment that you supply to customers.
What are some of the demand conditions for this industry in terms of getting support, establishing your clientele, and surviving?
First of all, you need to keep your customers happy because your customers they have no income. They're basically your business. You need to provide a quality product, a quality service, and you need to understand the industry laws and regulations. Also, you need to have the right contacts in doing so. Being able to network enables me to understand the customers, what they want, match the right skill set, and getting the job done by using the right tools, material, and securing essential distributors. By doing so, I created a chain of contacts and labor skill that works for me. In addition, the presence of strong local demands and government regulation force have forced me to search for ways to bring more cost-effective, safer, and energy-conserving ways to get jobs done.
What about related and supporting industries?
Sorry, I missed that one.
What about related and supporting industries?
Yeah, opportunities for joint research and development, which enhances the competitive environment, which drives a greater quality out of downstream industries to benefit and create uh, best practices, best practices. The Chamber of Commerce, they do other research for local companies together with Caribbean companies, and they pass on this information to companies such as myself. I believe that this gives Trinidad, companies in Trinidad, a competitive advantage because we are mostly an industry for trade. The government demands that push businesses to exercise corporate social corporate social responsibility. Sorry, and invest in the development of the nation.
And finally, how do you think you contribute to the growth of the economy?
By creating local employment and using local resources, which helps alleviate poverty and increase the standard of living in Trinidad.
Thank you. You've given me some interesting things to think about.
Thank you. You've also given me some interesting things to think about.
Thank you.
It was good.
What?
Sasha.
So basically, basic utilities is easily accessible, it's affordable, and there's government support for entrepreneurs in terms of funding, in terms of legislation and training.
Yeah.
And most importantly,
That's what we tell you.
and in the energy support, in the energy sector, there's support for the local industries, opportunities for foreign investment, and the creation of employment.
Yes.
Hmm. You know, that's a good thing for entrepreneurs, we could exploit these factor conditions. I mean, we could use the resources available to drive costs down. We could exploit the training opportunities, which would help you to be creative in terms of and innovative in terms of driving the business forward. And you can even tap into and partner with Chamber of Commerce and Ministry of Energy to gain from the research to drive the business forward and so drive best practices in the industry.
Never so she gets get fired.
Hey, Alec, thanks so much.